Obviously, if you're going to reload, the first thing you need is to recover your brass or get brass somewhere. I can and do buy the stuff for critical uses, but let's suppose you've got high grass and you just dumped a bunch of brass in it. Now, if you're lucky, you have a shooting partner or family member who's willing to do a lot of stooping. On the other hand, if you're willing to spend a little money at it, you can buy this tool, which is sold by Dillon and some other places, that will pick up your brass, even in grass so tall you can't actually see the brass. I got one so far. It's clearly revealed to me where they all are, however, by crushing the grass around them. And this does work better in mowed grass, so I may reshoot this scene where I drop the brass in a more mowed place. This I can see. Now, I didn't put any 45 brass in this mix for a good reason that I'll be explaining later, but basically it's because it's hard to separate from everything else, and it's difficult to tumble with everything else because it tends to jam together. So if you've got 40 and 45, which this is excellent at picking up. I should have put some down here because it would have picked it all up easily. 45 is about the hardest stuff to find in the grass because it tends to go face down straight up and you can't see the reflections off of it in the sun. But here we got a pretty good chunk of the brass without it doing any stooping. There's another piece. Got it. Without having to even necessarily see it to get it back. So this is a handy little tool. You can also find these at orchard supply stores for picking up nuts, because that's what they were originally invented for. But as you can see, they work real well for this. All you have to do is reach in here and spread the springs apart, and you can let all the brass fall out, like into your hand or into a bag. So that's just a neat trick. This thing costs about 30 bucks. It'll probably pay for itself pretty quick if you do any shooting out there in the real world where it's not concrete and it's hard to find your brass.